Thank you so much, y'all, for joining me for today's restaurant show. We've got a lot of great things going on today. We're actually going to visit with some of the local longtime favorites, Wild Wing Cafe and Karamas, and we're even going to visit with a newbie on the block who actually just got Best New Restaurant, Orbello's. And we're going to find out what's going on at all the restaurants this holiday season. So stay tuned. We've got a lot of great eating ahead. Hi everyone, welcome to the restaurant show, and I have Chef Eric Elbows Combs here. How are you?
Fantastic.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
You have brought quite the spread here. I'm very excited.
Yeah, we try to do it up.
Yeah.
As much spread as we can, as much food as possible is what we like to do.
We've all been sitting in here like looking, going, I cannot wait to eat that.
It's the smell, it's the aroma.
So good. But actually, you guys specialize in wings, of course.
Yes.
You brought some other things here, but even more importantly, you have a great competition coming up, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
Chef Eric Elbows. I'm going to just call you Elbows.
Oh,
right?
it's easier.
That's
Everybody
what
does. You might as well.
Yes. And why is that? Why is Elbows?
Oh, that was a river dancing accident years and years ago. I can't get into it. It's a long story.
You like knocked me out as you're telling it. All right. So this is something you guys do all the time, but this is like a big deal.
It's a big event.
Yeah.
This is our Battle of the Bones. We do it every 2 years.
Okay. Okay.
And it's a competition where our guests can send in their own wing flavors and their wing sauces and marinades.
Because we all have it. Like, we all at home are always like, and people always will say, I've got this wing recipe. Because people love them. I mean, they love them, and they love to just put some flavors together, which actually you're going to show us today. Kind of get people going and thinking about what they want to put together. Okay. So, and what's the grand prize? The
grand prize is going to be $5,000 cash.
That's awesome.
You're going to be $5,000.
That's awesome.
You're also going to be featured in our menu permanently.
Oh, okay, good.
We have the flaming Parmesan,
right,
and the Crazy Daisy.
So those are two that have won, and they are on here. And I've had that Crazy Daisy, and I've had the flaming Parmesan. They're awesome. They're awesome. Okay, so now we'll talk about the burgers if we have time. I mean, they have so many great things, and I know usually it's just, oh, it's wings. No, there's so much more there than just that. It was obviously, you can see here, and we're going to kind of show that. But let's jump into how to get your wing recipe going.
Perfect.
And you have all kinds of ingredients here.
I do.
Over.
We're going to make a few of these for you.
Okay. So what are you going to start with? What do you think is some of the main things that you should start with?
We're going to start with a basic hot. I mean, everybody always goes with your traditional buffalo style.
Absolutely.
So we're going to start with our basic hot sauce.
Okay.
Main ingredients you're going to have that is butter. So we're definitely going to have your butter in there for you. Definitely have your butter. We're also going to go with your hot sauce.
Okay, so these are a lot of this is like the basis.
This is your base. Now you can go anywhere you want with this.
Right.
And any kind of peppers, any kind of heat, any kind of other spice you want to add in there. We normally go with a little bit of crushed red peppers.
Right, and now again, this is on how the heat, how hot you want to get it.
Yes,
okay.
I like mine spicy.
Yes, I do too.
Spicy.
And of course, as you can see, and I'm going to ask you about all these wings and how to get this deliciousness. And you already know. He already did a little homework. He already knows this is my favorite right there.
I did.
I was like going to sneak one earlier.
It's got to be the jalapeno cheddar.
I love it.
It's got to be the jalapeno cheddar. So that's going to be your basic hot sauce. So that's your base. Now you can go anywhere you like from there to add in hotter, add in some chipotle peppers.
Or different flavor profiles, right?
Sure.
Okay, so go from there, guys. Go and see what you want to do from that point. And even just with the red peppers, that even just offers it a different look too, which kind of counts too, you know?
Appearance is everything.
Absolutely.
You eat with your eyes first.
Yeah, and how
so
it
you want to
might
make sure
coat
it
the
looks
wing
good.
and things like that. And I'm going to ask in just a second how we go about getting it, but how we get into the contest. But what's our next one that we?
Next, we're going to do kind of like a barbecue style.
Okay, absolutely.
You're going to go with your basic ketchup base.
Yes. Okay.
Always start with your ketchup base on your barbecue sauces. You're going to hit a little bit of apple cider vinegar.
Yes, absolutely. And that's something you can change up, guys. If you want to use a different vinegar, that could help you.
Sure.
That might change your flavor profile a little bit.
A little bit of chili powder in there. We're going to go with some yellow mustard.
Excellent.
You got to have some sweetness with your brown sugar.
I'm a brown sugar
everything
fool.
in there for you.
I know. I love it.
Me too.
I love putting brown sugar in everything.
A little bit of granulated garlic.
Yep. And then again, these are all the basis of a good barbecue sauce. But then it's what you do to it after the base.
So what you do to it afterwards.
Yeah.
You know, add in any kind of flavors that you enjoy. You want to go with, adding raisins, adding onions, anything you want to add in there.
And sometimes the crazier the better, especially because people get interested in them.
Yes.
But so how do I enter? If I have an idea, let's say I have this and I added a little something extra to it, how do I enter your contest?
You know, there's 2 different ways you can enter the contest.
Okay.
You can come in and do it at the restaurant.
Okay, so if you're here in the Low Country area, you can go to the Wild Wings in both Hilton Head or Bluffton.
Correct.
Or even Savannah. If you might live actually closer to Savannah, you can also go to Savannah.
Savannah as
Great,
well.
Great.
And you can also submit online. So you can stay at home, make up your sauces.
You can literally make it in your kitchen and then just go to the computer.
Pajamas.
Yes, exactly.
In your pajamas.
I love it.
Exactly.
Now,
so
I
that's
like
your
that
basic
I can
barbecue.
see all like the seasonings in it and everything like that. And now, what are the dates that you can get into this? And how many times can you enter?
You can enter as often as you like.
That's cool.
As many times as you want to offer. They just have to be separate entries.
Okay.
A couple things, you really want to make sure that it's able to be mass produced. Obviously, you want to make sure it's good for the restaurant. You don't want anything too crazy.
Yes.
But,
or things that are really hard to find.
Yes.
That's because then that doesn't really, because remember, it's a competition and they want to be able to put this on their menu forever.
Permanently.
So, yeah, so that's
all the time.
You're going to be like, famous forever. So you want to be able to get things that are accessible. You don't want to have to mail order anything from Indonesia.
Correct.
To get,
yeah.
although that'd be kind of cool.
It'd be fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so we have these different bases here as a good suggestion to start with. And then can you just kind of tell us what these wings are here?
Sure,
Okay,
sure, most definitely.
Good.
Well, obviously your jalapeno cheddar.
I already knew, yeah.
Clearly, we've got that one going for you. We've also got our Gold Rush sauce.
Okay, yep.
We have our regular hot.
Yes.
We're going to go with our Wild West.
Yes.
Also
Which
known as
my
ranch.
kids absolutely love.
Oh,
Yes.
kids devour them by the pound, by the pound. And a Bubba's barbecue. That's a good barbecue base.
Good deal. Now, just just to remind people, you can order platters from like this monstrosity of a wing platter.
Yes.
They'll be the most popular on Sunday at your football parties.
Yes.
And what about like happy hour, things like that? When do you have happy hour now?
It's from 4 to 8.
4 to 8. I thought
we do
it
4
changed.
to 8.
Yeah,
we
that's awesome.
We slide an extra hour in there, to get people to come in, hang out, and enjoy yourselves after a long day at work.
And get that second game in.
Yes, exactly. You always have to go for the second game.
Well, thank you so much for coming in. And remember, you guys, not just wings. They've got these beautiful burgers, which we will definitely touch on next time.
Yes.
And remember, check out the website. They do have it. A spot there that you can go ahead and enter into the contest as many times as you like. Just remember, it has to be separate entries, and they're looking out for that best wing to put on their menu. So thank you so much, Chef Elbows, and we will be back in just a moment. Thank you so much, Chef Elbows, for joining us and letting us in on that great new competition coming up. And just remember, you guys, get those creative juices flowing and get those recipes in. And next up, we have Jennifer Dempsey from Orabello's showing us what's new at the best new restaurant in Bluffton.